would be useful to do that in a different window because there's a feature on Tip.Party that allows you to take your users from that Tip.Party and add it to the new paper.
Okay.
You want to try to do that?
Yeah. So connect, MetaMask, blah, blah.
Because this is it's going to ask you to be on mainnet. Doesn't really matter. You can switch it if you're going to distribute funds.
Yeah. I'll switch just in case. Switch network. Cool. I'm assuming I'm going to be the creator of said party.
In this scenario, let's say you're the creator.
Yep.
Now, let me set some scenarios without telling you hints of things, okay? So in this world where you're creating it, you, Chase, are not voting for yourself, but you want to create it to vote for a couple of other people. Let's say you're voting for, let's say, Hans and Samir. I don't know. And you want me and you and Hans and Samir all to be able to vote.
Got it. So who are we voting for?
Just Hans and Samir.
Hans and Samir, because y'all dropped me your addresses?
Yeah.
Unless there's an easier way, but...
And I left all of that like purposely simple and open because I want you to try to use the UI to figure out how to do those things.
All right. I'm just waiting on some addresses.
That being said, you could also use the addresses from Pay.Party.
Oh, duh. Huh.
But I'm not in that, and that would break the scenario that Brent was just talking about.
I closed it anyways. Sorry.
It's okay. You could actually you know what's interesting? Maybe on the voters didn't you say? Let's see, Fahim, didn't you say there's a feature to pull things out of Tip.Party? What if we tried to make the voters, not the people who are going to vote on the people, not the people who are going to get voted on? In this scenario, let's say the people who are going to vote, you can use all the same people that were in the Tip.Party.
Yeah.
In that case, you should probably go back to the room for Tip.Party.
And then let's see if you can figure out how to get everything out of Tip.Party. Gonna make you work real hard, Chase.
Dang, I don't even remember what it was called. Oh, there we go.
Here you
Is this it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, it's in the chat, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's it.
You found it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Copy. You said there we go. That works. Okay. That's the voters. Who do we want to be the candidates?
We'll just say Hans and Samir.
I actually don't know who's who. Is that in the chat?
Sam's is Sam Heath and Hans Martin Heath.
All right, cool. I don't see Sam's Heath here, but I'll just copy it from here.
Oh yeah, or Samir Heath. Samir.
Those are the candidates. Is it like comma delimit? There we go. Yeah. See if I can. My mouse died right before this, so this is tricky.
Starting to sound like me on Wednesday.
Yeah. All right. So.
Yeah, I was about to say if you want to hit enter on that.
Oh,
yeah, that's fine.
Here.
Yeah. I was wondering if you were going to figure that out, but
yeah, me too.
Go ahead and press it.
I wasn't going to figure it out.
I think both Hans and I came to the conclusion that you weren't going to figure it out. It is good to know.
Cool. All right, continue. I'm assuming. All right.
So Hans, did you expect it to keep showing the full address instead of the?
Yeah, it's whatever you type in, but we can change its way it resolves if there is an ENS.
Yeah.
I can post up an issue for that. But basically, it's usually whatever the user types in. So if it's their address, it's their address. If their ENS, then it's their ENS.
You know, I don't even know if we should. Like, my instincts are that we should, but I don't know if that's even the best thing to do. I don't know. We'll talk about that later.
Cool.
So make the room when you're ready.
Confirm.
Mama.
All right.
Nice. Now other people could jump in and cast a vote. I'll try to do that myself. Oh, you know what's interesting? On the room, am I still blocked out on the tip party?
Let me see. Yes, I think you are.
Okay, so I wonder if did that export mine as well? Like, what happens when you export all the members but some are blocked?
It was only 9 of them. But that would be the 9 active people here. You weren't in it.
Ah, so it does only export the ones that you have not, like, whatever.
Blacklisted, blackballed, blackbooked.
Yeah. Why don't you share the URL for people to jump in and see if they can vote?
Cool.
You can go ahead and vote yourself as well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're one of the voters. It's true.
Is there a reason why I have 10 votes? Like,
No, it's completely arbitrary. So it's set right now, hard-coded as 5 times the number of candidates. So
got it.
2 votes. Yeah, but we're thinking about maybe changing that to not be hard-coded and having it specified. It used to be that way, but now not anymore.
Got it. That would be interesting to, like, yeah, how do you decide, like, number of votes?
Yeah.
And then what strategy do you use? Would be interesting.
I want to use linear because I hate the quadratic formula. It gives me
Is it
nightmares.
too much math?
It's just a lot of singing from school. What I don't even
Oh,
remember.
what?
The
I don't know what
song-
this is. I don't
The
know.
song to remember the quadratic formula.
No, I did not have that. Whatever that is.
I don't even remember it at this point.
That sounds amazing, though. Can you dig that up for us? That might be some good marketing. Oh, look at you. I'll search it later.
It's not the quadratic formula, unfortunately. But I
No,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
The word
It's like
quadratic.
how you would solve for x in a quadratic equation, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's a quadratic, right? So this one's just
This is quadratic in the sense of stuff
Like-
being squared.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Cool. So now that you have votes and we're in Ringu B, yeah, you could do a distribution if you wanted.
Okay. I'm assuming whatever I put here is how. Okay, got it. 50%. Okay.
It's interesting that 4 out of 9 people have voted 50-50.
And landed 50-50, right?
You should give the page a refresh just to make sure that is actually what's happening, because that's a coincidence.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. That's pretty damn close.
Okay, that's interesting.
And
Yeah.
it's 5 out of 9, and then some is 50-50.
Wow. Huh.
Is that?
So can we just get a confirmation that everybody did in fact vote 50-50? Because that's quite the coincidence.
Or it could, if somebody else that hasn't voted right now, could maybe they jump in and go 100% on one person.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I have
it will not
voted
live
7
up.
and 3. So
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe
Let's
someone else
get on
voted
that.
3 and 7. Maybe.
Double check this.
I did 3 and 7.
Nice, Umar.
The other way.
If everybody's doing 3 and 7 and they're flipped, then that's going to be the equivalent of 50-50.
Yeah, someone do 10 and 3. I don't know who hasn't voted. Or 10
I
and 0.
haven't
Sorry.
actually voted. I'm trying to get. I was on mobile, and for some reason it's not really opening in the MetaMask browser. So I'm trying to use like my PC right now.
No worries.
Interesting. I've never tested it with the MetaMask mobile browser, so there might be an issue there. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, like it
Look at
opens
that.
up at first. It shows like the quadratic funding, and then it just goes away and keeps loading. Like
Oh,
I
here we
don't really.
I know it
what-
works with Wallet Connect via mobile, but I do not know
So
about
the-
MetaMask.
Like
I just went all in for Samir.
Shmir, you worked hard this week, man.
Good job, Samir.
Yeah, it looks like it's working.
Okay, that's more reasonable. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the map looks right too. I'm going to distribute. I'm assuming I can vote without unanimous votes or everybody voting.
Yeah, this is like you can distribute real as soon as one
Click down right.
lands. I
Click
guess
down
right.
that. Oh, the notification's gone.
Shit.
So once that notification goes through, right now it will not automatically refresh, which is an issue that I totally forgot to fix. But it should automatically refresh once these payments go through.
Yeah,
So
I
if
was
you
just
go ahead,
gonna ask if that's possible because
yeah,
like
if you
now
go
I'm
ahead and
like,
refresh, yeah.
got it.
Ooh.
And is there a
I like
reason why
the-
it's defaulted back to quadratic though?
It defaults to quadratic. I am working on updating the backend right now to include the strategy used for the transaction in the payout history, those receipts. But that's a work in progress right now.
Okay, it's got it. And then here's the transaction history.
Interesting. Could I feel like after you distribute and a vote's been casted on one strategy,
It should stay there.
it should stay constant. But then we also have the question that we brought up several times back and forth of like, do rooms stay persistent on this like they are in Tip.Party or do they not?
Right now they are.
And right now they are, right? I don't know. I think we'll probably get some more information out of this as we do more rounds of usability testing. Like after some of the first things start to get less confusing and they get all the way to this point, then my hypothesis right now is that they will start to hit this and get confused on how linear is working and how consecutive ones are working. And in fact, we could even start to set up scenarios where they do consecutive voting. Cool. Dogfooding's valuable, man. Just thinking things out loud right now.
Yeah, like my initial reaction as a user after that like refresh was like, shit, I thought I did linear, not quadratic, and like it's showing quadratic makes me think like, oh my god, I like accidentally distributed the tokens wrong.
Yeah, so the next update will include a bit more about the payout history. So like the receipt will include like the strategy used as well as a couple of other things. Yeah, good to see it though. And also it should automatically refresh once you actually distribute, or at least give confetti, like some sort of user feedback for that.
Right, 100%. Agreed. Yeah, those are like kind of the two things that I like noticed is like, did I actually do that and did I do it right? But I think what you're talking about kind of solves those issues.
Nice. Well, I think you've made it all the way through what we're gonna have you eat for dog food for the two.
Yeah, that was refreshing.
Some good refreshing.
I hope it was valuable to you guys at the least.
No, that actually was that.
Super valuable.
I don't know. Like Tip.Party can speak for themselves, but like as someone who's been working with Hans on the Pay.Party team, and thinking about our usability test, that is actually very valuable.
Cool. I'm glad it was.